get here? Let's shout a little louder. We are the seal. Mighty, mighty seal.
Here with us. And it is a perfect timing. They are going to share with us appropriate study skills. And you can just feel the study skill energy coming off them right now as they're getting ready.
Hi everyone, we are the 6th grade class, and today we're going to show you guys how to have study strategy.
Adam and Oliver are going to give an example of quizzing a friend.
Oliver, what's a hominin?
Don't you mean hominin?
Are you sure?
Moving on. Quizzing a friend can be a good way for you and your friend to study together.
Next up, we have note cards. You can use them both in class and to study.
Taking notes in class is very important because we have study strategies to help you have key concepts for you to study.
Taking notes after a lesson is always a way to remember what you learned. Highlighting can help you pull out the important details.
By making these, you are using what you know and learning what you don't know.
And our next suggestion is to make a giant poster or a one-pager.
By making these, you can use what you know and learn what you don't know.
I still think it's hominin.
You're still wrong.
Okay, I'm going to settle this once and for all. It's hominids, hominids, hominids!
And to answer your question earlier, a hominin is an early ancestor of humans.
End of conversation, period.
Respect, rooster style, since the rooster is a symbol of respect. So get ready.
Of motion in the solar system. One important system of motion involves the sun, the moon, and the earth. These relative positions of these space objects can form eclipses. To understand how eclipses form,
there is a natural satellite that also travels in an elliptical path as it orbits around the sun. Each trip around the earth takes about 29.5 days. Even though it is the brightest and largest object and that it does not make its own sunlight, it reflects light from the sun like a mirror.
Also, the moon is relatively small and far away. It is more than 200,000 miles away and only a quarter of the Earth's diameter. There are two main types of eclipses. The first type is a lunar eclipse. These form when the moon is on the opposite side of the Earth and the sun, and the moon faces through Earth's shadow.
The other type of eclipse is a solar eclipse.
Each form of the moon passes between the Earth and the Sun. The moon blocks light from the Sun, casting a shadow on the Earth. But if the moon passes between the Sun and the Earth each month, why don't we have eclipses more often? The answer is moon's orbit. The orbit is actually titled related to Earth. This means that sometimes the moon is too low or too high to cast a shadow on Earth. The good news is that there's a solar eclipse coming up very soon. On the morning of Saturday, October 14th, there will be a solar eclipse peaking at 9:19 in the morning.
Does that mean the sun will appear blacked out in the sky? No, the eclipse will not be a total eclipse. This is what is called a partial eclipse. Why is it only a partial eclipse? The moon's shadow is small and half moon bay is not in its path, but sunlight you'll see about 80% blocked.
Also, the distance to the moon is variable. Sometimes it is closer and sometimes it is farther away. When the moon is closest, it's called a perigee. It looks 14% bigger. When it is farthest, it's called apogee. And it appears smaller.
If the solar eclipse happens when the moon is a perigee, it can fully block out the sun's light. This is a total eclipse. But when it is in apogee, it only covers the center of the sun, leaving a ring of light around it. This is called an annular eclipse and is what will happen this month.
The difference between a total and an annular eclipse. Imagine you are the Close one eye and hold the picture of the moon flat in front of you with your arm straight up in line with the picture of the sun.
Bend your arm, bringing the moon closer to your face until you only see a little ring of light around the moon. This is an annular eclipse. Now bring the moon closer to your face. You can no longer see any of the sun in front of you. The moon is now closer to you and appears larger. This is a total solar eclipse.
Let's play a quick game of follow the leader. If I say annular, you must hold the moon far from your body. If I say total, you must hold the moon close to your body. See if you can get all 10 correct. Ready?
This is important. Never ever look directly at the sun. It can damage your eyes in less than 1 minute. Not even sunglasses are strong enough to protect you from the sun's. Have a grown-up help you find a way to safely enjoy this upcoming natural wonder.
We live where whales and raptors, pelicans, and monarchs migrate along our shores. We live where the weather and the water clear to make animals and plants happy and comfortable. Did you know that Half Moon Bay Coast is also a part of Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary, which is a protected ocean area that runs along the coast between the Golden Gate Bridge and California's Big Sur coast. This is the largest natural marine sanctuary of the United States. It's home to huge diversities of animals, from otters to octopuses, nudibranchs, and humpback whales to great white sharks and snowy plovers, and a whole range of deep-sea animals. Last week, the fourth graders traveled to Poplar Beach to do our part to clean up our local beach, which is the last stop for all the trash before it is swept into the ocean. We found lots of plastic and cigarettes, bottles, and bags.
And the Sea Crest 3rd and 4th graders will be traveling every month to clean Poplar Beach, which is our adopted beach. We will be collecting trash and learning about our coast and how we can protect the environment.
And we want to extend this challenge to you, Sea Crest students and staff. We challenge you this year to help us collect as much trash as we can, to pick up trash you find at our local beaches and waterways, and even on your playgrounds and in our neighborhoods, so we can keep trash out of our ocean.
Around the world, we all need to do our part to pick up trash as we find it.
on the beach and in our neighborhoods. We have to work together to keep it out of our oceans, where it can ruin habitats and make animals really sick. Today, we are kicking off the Sea Crest Community Street to Beach Cleanup Challenge from now until the end of the school year, and we are asking you to do your part in any way you can.
Maybe you will start by organizing a group cleanup with friends or simply taking a few minutes to clean the beach around you during beach play dates or as you are walking through your neighborhood. We are asking you to think of your own ways to leave it better than you found it, and to start today. And if you have a photo or story to share, you can email it to your teachers in Miss Sticky, so we can add your name to a list we will be making to honor the Sea Crest Ocean Guardians among us.
You can also track our progress by using the Clean Swell app. We'll be sending this information home to your families, but this is how it works. We are also asking you to wash and share any of your cool trash with our Beach Trash Treasures bin, located just outside of the Marine Science Lab. We will be using this to create this year's trash art installation with Miss Arts during Coast Week this year, and we would love your cool trash. As we all think about the small and big ways that we can make a difference, it is important to remember the words of Margaret Mead. Never doubt a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only way it ever has. Let's go take responsibility and respect and care about our Earth and leave it better than we find it. Sea Crest.
Come on, you guys ready? All right, first grade, take it away.
above and beyond. So can I please have Mr. Alex Calhoun come up to receive the respectful reward?